Hey Logan, what is the pulse of the team right now? Off the two straight losses, but playing a must-win game. Is there still fire? Is there still fight?
Happy holidays, Bruce. Hey, happy holidays. Yeah, of course. What else we got left, right? This is what there's not much left in this season, and you got to make the most of your opportunity. And I think guys are pissed off. I think guys want to play better, and I think we know how. We played good football here recent few weeks ago. We know what it takes. We know what it takes. We know what it feels like to win. Yeah, no, I think we're fired up. I think we're working really hard to be ready to go to really have a good performance here and to play a playoff football game, which at the stakes that we're looking like, that's what this is. And honestly, having 15 playoff football games under my belt, being in the Super Bowl and having whatever experience, whatever that's worth at this point, it's all about execution. The weather's cold. Most teams are physical this time of the year. Most teams run the ball. Most teams want to stop the run. It's really about executing your details, executing the game, being good situationally. And when we tend to do that, we tend to win the game. So to us, it's about cleaning up our details and executing and get ready to play the Ravens.
Kim Jones.
Hey, Logan, it's Kim Jones from NFL Network. I understand if someone's going to roll their eyes and say, well, what the heck is he supposed to say? But you've been around enough. How close is this team? Do you see areas where you say we're at a level that any team I've played on would be proud of, but there are some other places where we need to catch up?
Yeah. I think this team is close. I don't know what close is relative term. I just think we need to beat the Ravens, and like that's what needs to happen. And I think we saw how we could play against Seattle. I think we saw how we can look. I don't know who's played more playoff teams than us. We've played a lot of good opponents this year. Our schedule has not been relatively easy with just our matchups, and that's no excuse. Just we played them all. We played all the good teams, in my opinion. A lot of them on our schedule. A lot of them are really good, and this is a really good one. And this is the opportunity to play meaningful football in December, like I talk about. And we're in the game, and we're going to the game to win the game. We don't have time to feel sorry for ourselves, and I don't lead like that. I try to preach confidence, and the standard is to go out here and win this game. And I'll tell you what, the fans listening or whoever may be listening, I'm preparing to go out there to win the game because that's all that matters to me, and that's what's at stake.
Thank you, Logan. Yep. Happy holidays. Thank you.
George. Hey, Logan. Joe Judge called Lamar Jackson a unicorn. Okay. Now he doesn't have to tackle him. You do, right? He's assigning you guys to tackle him. So first of all, do you have enough guys in practice who can simulate him? You got receivers or defensive backs or something who can simulate what he can bring. And from going against him, is he a different kind of athlete than even the really good athletes that you play against?
Yeah, to answer it simply, the first question, do we have anybody? No, we don't. There's nobody that can simulate him. And playing against him last year in the playoffs, yes, he's different. He's a world-class athlete. He's generational talent. Not many ball carriers run like him with the ball in his hand. His speed, his ability to change direction. He's a former MVP for a reason. So he's really, really good. You have to play really fundamentally sound. I don't think it's a one-on-one tackling game with him. I don't think you want that. He makes a living on that. But they have tendencies of what they do. It's football. They run plays. There's gaps. There's jobs. We got to win our jobs. I really like our front. I really like our ability to stop the run. And that's what we all have to commit to do. And he makes it difficult because he's that added runner, that extra runner. And we have to do that for sure. We have to show up and do that. And I think we will, and I think we can. And we just got to go do it on Sunday. And I think the difference here is to go out here and get these turnovers, go out here and be disruptive, to give our offense extra possessions, to give our offense the ball, to get the Ravens behind. Because the reason why my team had success against the Ravens last year is that we came out, we started fast, we got a lead. And I think when you get a lead on the Ravens, it makes them play behind. It changes their defense and their offensive schemes a little bit from playing from behind. They're built to play from ahead because they're really good at running the ball. They're really aggressive on defense. and you want to get those guys behind on the scoreboard early. So starting fast is a major point for us. Be ready to go on Sunday. Believe you can win the game. Be ready to go and start fast is definitely a key point for us this week.
You said you don't have anyone to simulate him, but who have you tried? You know, who gives it the best shot out there with you guys?
I mean, I don't know. We'll see what the coach. I'm not gonna dispose of that. We'll see who the coaches throw out there, but there's nobody to simulate him and his speed. It's something you have to adjust to and something you have to be ready for. But if we had a Lamar Jackson to simulate him, we should probably play him on offense in the game because that guy would be really good. But, I just don't think we got him, and I don't think many people do. And I think that's why they get off to good starts is because he's hard to simulate. He's very, very talented. He's very rare. And we'll throw like bodies out there and have guys, some receivers, some whoever, to go simulate some of his running, then put a quarterback in to simulate his passing. But it's not one guy that can do that all. So we got to go out there and be ready to go and have our cleats in the ground on Sunday.
Thank you.
We'll take two more. Rock and Canada. Rock.
Logan, just a minute ago, you were asked about sort of the state of the team, and you said we've been playing good football, and it sounded like you were going to say good football, and then you've reached back to a couple of weeks when you were playing good football. What's changed over these last two games, and how do you get back to where you were as the team that left the field in Seattle?
Yeah, every game, I compare it to hockey. When you're not winning a game, you're not playing the game on your terms. You pull the goalie to try to get back in the game. Okay, so let's bring it back. And I know Joe's going to kill me for going back anyway. We get to Arizona, we didn't play well. There's no way you can win the game with bad field position. We lost a field position game. We were behind on the scoreboard. We're chasing the score because we came out bad and we did not play well, and they have too many good athletes on that team to get behind and not play them well. So that was just a bad game on every front. Last game, we go out there and we're trying to do our best to defend Cleveland's run game and stop Chubb and their rushing attack. And Baker Mayfield played a very efficient game. He didn't have many deep plays. He didn't have many explosive plays. We didn't force the ball. We didn't force any turnovers on defense. And he did a very good job of taking care of the ball. He did a very good job on third down. He did a very good job in the red area. And he slowly beat our team with good execution, long sustained drives, ball control, and we were behind. When you get behind by multiple scores in football at this time of the year, there's no learning opportunities. There's no learning games anymore. It's to go win the game. So we're doing things to go win the game, and we end up losing it because we're behind. We're trying to create extra possessions. We're trying to blitz or do something to go out there and create extra possessions. In the Arizona game, we forced 2 fumbles in the fourth quarter. We don't get them, right? If we get those fumbles, it might be a different game. We don't get them. So we got to find a way to go get these balls. We got to go find a way to come out and play our brand of football from the start, so we can take control of the game, and we can run our offense, our defense the best way that we can, the best way we game plan too. So yes, we lost the game. Yes, we didn't play well, but we didn't play our style because of the score. So we have to do a good job on the scoreboard so we could play our New York Giants brand throughout the game. And I think starting fast is what I mentioned a couple times, so we can go out and run our defense for the full game, so we can play on our terms is the best way to put it.
And how much does having a healthy Daniel Jones play into playing your game?
I mean, I don't know who's healthy, at this point of the year. Honestly, I can't tell you who's 100% healthy. I don't go off percentages. You got to go out there and play. If you're suited up to play, you got to do the best job that you can based on your position, based on your situation. So we need Daniel to play well. The team needs Logan Ryan to play well, and I can control what Logan Ryan does. So I'm going to do my best to play well. But, when you talk about healthy in Week 15 in NFL, I mean, and guys can't get really massages or anything because we might get COVID. So, I mean, I'm 15 weeks no massage. So I don't think anyone's too healthy at this point of the year. Just go out there and go find a way to win.
In the last 3 weeks, you guys have scored 3 points total in the first half. I mean, seeing Daniel in practice, are you encouraged to think that he might be out there this weekend?
I am. I don't, like I said, healthier is a relative term again. I am. I think we'll be ready to go. I think we come out here and we'll be ready to go, and we'll write about it on Sunday. But our team's preparing to go win this game, and how we feel and how practice is looking, it has no bearing to what Sunday's going to be for us. At the end of the day, we're going to go out there to put a product, to make the fans proud, to go win the game. just like a playoff game would be. It's honestly win at all costs, win by any means, do your job, execute it at a high level. And that's the secret I tell these guys to playoff football is you just got to go out there and do your job like you've been doing all 16 weeks and don't make it bigger than it is. And that's what we got to do. Doesn't matter how you feel on Wednesday practice, how you feel on Thursday. I might not look great all the time on Wednesday, but I'm out there on Sunday giving all I got for the team.